Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at my cider table with some more cider to try. And another one from Temple Cider in West Dorset, Joe and Paul. I don't think I know their second names. It's just Joe and Paul. They've got a Yarlington Mill Keeved cider here from 2022. I quizzed Joe about the labels, and apparently Paul does all the labels himself. It's pretty amazing. Brilliant. Lovely artwork, original artwork, and there's a different picture for each vintage. I'm not sure if that means every bottle of cider from the same vintage has the same label, because that might get quite confusing unless you just having to keep reading. It's possible, but I don't think so, because I've been on their website. They've got a lot more cider than I've got. I'm probably going to have to get another box from them actually at some point. Pay for this one rather than all the free samples they gave me. Very generous. So yeah, I think he must be very busy doing artwork as well as making cider, picking apples, canning cider, Charmat methoding cider, pet natting, bottle conditioning cider, all the things they do, which we love. So 5%, so lower ABV, because not all the sugar's been converted to alcohol because of the keeving process, which I'm not going to talk about because I've mentioned it so many times. Google it if you need to. Keeving. 100% hand-picked, unspread Yarlington Mill apples we love from South Somerset, fermented in old oak with wild yeasts, keeved to create natural sweeteners, unpasteurized and unfiltered, no added sulfite, sugar or sweetener, gluten-free and vegan. Naturally sparkling medium sweet cider. Now I think they're like a dry cider. So I'd be interested to see what they consider medium sweet, yeah? Because everyone's palate's different. There is no definitive line in the sand. This is sweet, this is dry, this is medium. It doesn't work like that. It's pretty much down to the palate of the person who makes it. And that can vary wildly. One person's sweet is another person's medium dry, and vice versa, basically. So let's open it up. A little bit of a hiss. There are some bubbles coming up to the surface. I don't know if yes, you can see those, can't you? We can, Chris. Excellent. Going to pour it into this Riedel glass. It's actually stemless, but it's actually for sparkling beverages by all accounts. I didn't buy them. My wife bought them. I didn't buy Riedel because I smash things all the time because I'm a doddery old fool. So, colour. There is the colour. Beautiful amber, that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Quite clear as well. Imagine the keeving process finds out some of the particulates, if you like. So it's going to make it less hazy. It's a little bit of a haze. I can't tell what's condensation on the glass and what's hazy, but I think it's got a delicate, subtly hazy, lovely bubbles though, lovely fine bubbles rising up. I'm looking forward to this. Let's smell it. And it smells keeved. It absolutely smells keeved. That baked apple, but not like a very Malik Granny Smith's, like an eating apple. So if you went to do a fancy patisserie in Paris, which we all do, and you went up to their display and you started sniffing their apple tarts, it would smell a bit like this, I think. And it's a great smell. Apples sauteed in butter. Yeah, sometimes you get that tartar when it's a bit darker. This doesn't quite go as far as that, although it's pretty cold. This way too cold actually. But it smells wonderful. It smells like a delicious apple dessert, a pastry, something like that. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Let's try it. Bubbles are great. Sugar's great. Oh, I love a Keeved cider. Yeah, and on the palate, it's almost got a pastry style, sort of a yeasty pastry style element to it. It's almost like biting into it. Not just smelling the apples on that apple tart, you're biting into it as well. Some of that buttery pastry as well, flaky pastry. It's good. It's really good. And it's got some reasonable sweetness as well. Not super sweet. You know, if you don't like dry cider, which most people don't, it can be challenging. It absolutely can. I can drink dry cider. I tend to have it with something. Unless it's got bags of fruit, which gives you perception of some sugar, because I like sugar. I do. I make no apologies for it. But this is absolutely fab. It's got tannin, it's Yarlington Mill, so bittersweet. So expect that tannic element. Oh, yeah. Astringent on the front. So that dryness you get on your teeth and your tongue from the soft tannin And on the back, the merest suggestion of leathery tannins. So hard tannin. Yeah. But in the middle, I get this big, rich, juicy apple dessert, apple pastry experience. Hints of sort of an alkaline as well, almost minerality about it. So we're back in our mountain stream, licking stones again, which is what we mean when we say minerality. It's what I mean anyway. It's what's in my head. Licking a stone from a mountain stream. If you've watched any of these shows, it's not a show. It's not a show. It's me with a phone in my house. If you watch any of these films, you'll know that, to me, that licking a stone in a mountain stream, that's what I think of when I think of minerality. This has a hint of that down the middle. The bubbles are fab. Not too much, not too little, super fine. When I was sucking that air of my palate to get more flavour, they were bubbling up. I had a really big mousse in my mouth. It's great. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That is a really, really nice Keeved cider. There's a hint of a bitterness on the back end. Not super bitter. This is more like a Normandy cider to me than a Breton cider, which tend to be a bit more, have more of that tannic sort of feel, tannic attack, if you like. This is more gentle. It's there, but it's subtle, and we like it very much indeed. We like it very much indeed. Medium sweet? Yeah, I'd go along with that. Absolutely. Possibly even medium. But to their palates, if they drink a lot of dry cider, I can imagine how they would think this was actually sweet. Well, yeah, medium to medium sweet, I would say. You know, for my palate anyway. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Paul. We're liking your stuff. And this is now available on the online shop. If you want to get some, go and get some. And there's a Perry up there as well. The Gollop Perry, which we tried a few films ago. What else is up there? A Yarlington Michelin blend, which is Keeved up there as well. Which I don't believe I've tried yet. I'm going to do that possibly in the next film. Loads to try, folks. Loads to try. Well, thank you for joining me at my cider table. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.